Thank you very much. Good morning to everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. And indeed, I'd like to show that there is a successful technology business incubator program in the Philippines. We started actually introducing technology entrepreneurship as an undergraduate elective as early as 2006 or 2007 in our undergraduate program, realizing that many of the products of these projects of our undergraduate students had commercial potential. However, we did not have the skills to actually market these products out. And we started introducing as an experiment, but it has really brought us to a realization that indeed engineers have a lot of potential to bring out good Filipino products out of the market. And this is where we are. My task is to share with you the enterprise, which started as the brainchild, of course, of Dr. Ciso, whose picture you saw later, a little earlier in the presentation of Philip. We have been working with DOST and Philip with respect to building these opportunities for these projects, dissertations, graduate students and undergraduate students. The Enterprise Center for Entrepreneurship started with seed money from the Department of Science and Technology in 2010. And it is now currently housed at University of the Philippines International Center. The main motivation and challenge that was exposed on us was how to translate technology from academia and more industry collaborations with academia, considering that we do have the talent, we have the products that can have the potential, but we did not know how to bring it out from the lab to the market. And that is what the enterprise is supposed to address. So, the TBIs in the Philippines-Diliman campus, there were some technology business incubators before the enterprise. These are found here. The first one actually was set up in near Katipunan with support from Ayala, the Ayala Technopark, and then you also have Technopark Center along Benton Avenue. And then you have the one, the DOST area. But the enterprise is located in the building of the National Center at the third floor. We have nearly almost half the wing of that building for incubation space. So, the traditional linear innovation process was that of basic research, and then translate it to applied research, then develop it into some tangible product or process, and then eventually transfer the technology to the potential market. However, things have changed and the market is very, very dynamic. The approach that's being espoused by the enterprise is that of a nonlinear innovation. And one of the basic things that we need to know about rolling out any product is knowing our market. What are the market requirements? You can build something, but if no one's going to buy it, then it's not going to work. So we needed to find out what the market needed and perhaps introduce something that we think that the market, there's a need that is being addressed. So the nonlinear approach that is being used, espoused in the enterprise is that the startups are actually experimental. And the idea is to have that where there is a minimum viable product, you get customer feedback and continuously improve on your product. Learning more about your market, introducing improvements, and that's where the innovation emanates from. So, what are the components of our activities at the enterprise? What we have here is starting, of course, with physical spaces. So we provide cubicles, a space or an address for a company. And then we have, of course, the entry component where we provide them with the basic entrepreneurial skills, and then the IT staff support, take them with campuses, networking, and some seed money coming from our donors. I'd like, yes, these are some of our successful startup companies that came from the enterprise. GSM Metrics is a precision company where they measure, they use sensors, right? They use sensors as their main product. Idahound is just using RFID. Our marathons now are they use Idahound. So they put these RFIDs in the shoe, and don't have to manually check on the time the marathoners cross the line. Then we have some paid deliveries by remittance hubs are financial applications. Then you have Imagineers. Food learning is a learning environment, and then you have demand. So these actually the best, the very successful ones in the first batch, which is the metrics. And they are products of the ERDT. They had their master's degrees, and these are projects that have been translated into now billion peso, not dollar, billion peso companies. So in the Philippine Innovation 2010-2011, GSM Metrics Idahound were awarded as promising startup companies. Okay, next slide. The acceleration program we follow is very, very simple. We first have the entrepreneurship introduction by way class. They attend classes. We have opportunities for undergraduate students and graduate students alike. So that is starting up just identifying the opportunities. And then market validation. Then after that, they graduate and become locators as part of the enterprise where the actual business development takes place. We have held ERD entrepreneurship classes. Our scholars, masters and PhDs are required to attend at least one 3-unit technology entrepreneurship class. And so that has resulted in 33 teams, 2010, 12, and so on. This is my second to last slide. Where are we at now? We do have the formula. We have exhibited success stories. And our next step is to try to replicate ourselves in other universities. We are introducing, by way of this forum, our Outreach 2015 program, where we can help other universities set up their own technology business incubators to help startups in your own universities. So all you need to do is work with us. We will come to you, tell you what are necessary activities, maybe help you out your first round of activities, and then eventually we can have replication. These are some of them. Well, yeah. If in case you need any information, we will be glad to introduce you to the technology business incubator models that have been in the University of the Philippines. And thank you very much.